Today, I'm starting my World Cup series on Call of Duty. This will be a series of videos where one player from each upper rank will be drafted from each country to compete against another country, with the first two countries competing being Mexico versus America. The players representing Mexico are Joseph, Money, UV, Huda, and Kazan, going against our drafted American players Lingerie, Dizzle, Jesus, and Purple Rain. They will be competing in a hardpoint into a search and destroy and then back into a hardpoint. Drop a comment down below what country you represent, and if you ever want to play for your country, join my Discord server. I'll have the link down below. Okay, Team America, we're starting pretty soon. I think you guys can slam them. Absolutely slam the Mexicans. If you guys have anything to say, drop it.
USA, baby.
America.
Mom, I love you. That's it. There we go.
Go. Dizzle.
Home America.
Okay, Team Mexico.
real
team,
bean.
yo, Fado, get the hell
That's
out of
a
here.
real
Okay,
bean.
okay. The Americans are pretty cocky.
Viva Mexico, cabrones.
Vamos.
Vamos.
Let's go, Team Mexico. Team Argentina for the win. But you know what? You know what? Fuck it, boys. I'm switching over to Team Mexico. I'm playing for the underdogs. So we already recorded this one time, and the Americans were winning, but then somebody lagged out, so we had to end it. Now we're running it back again. But I'm dropping my American friends, and we're going Team Mexico.
I get splits.
Actually, fuck it, not dude. Team America, 100%. Sorry. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, bro.
Hey, bottom bed. Jesus.
These guys lost the World Cup, and they're gonna lose this. Okay, so we got Kazan going up on top. Kazan is gonna be I believe he's the Platinum Mexican. Hood is gonna be representing Team Diamond, and then Money's representing Team Crimson, or it's flipped. And then Joseph's gonna be representing the top 250s, the Aries over here.
Legend.
Let's see what's happening.
Hey, bottom piano.
Let's let the comments speak for themselves. They are gonna be down for a little bit though. 4-21. Team Mexico is struggling. Definitely struggling a little bit. He's going to be dimed by the Diamond player. So, and then if we go to a listen in on the Americans, just to do a little backstory. So we have Jesus. He's going to be representing the Crims. Purples for the Plats. Dizzle is the Diamond. And Lingerie is going to be the top 250 iridescent. He's going to be 9-4. Absolutely representing the Americans very, very well. Then we're going to throw him into a search and destroy after this. Back to a hard point to see if anything changes. Mexico is going to be able to get some time on the board. 26-34.
He is probably in the bag.
As long as Lingerie stays alive, it should be perfectly fine. He's going to take out their best player, their worst player, all in one live, all in one sequence. Americans are shooting. Okay, Purple, you know what? He might not have too many kills, but he's going to be able to get that time. Let's go check out Team Mexico. They do have better energy. Bravo definitely seems a little bit like they have the bigger ego. Not like the UK ego, but they definitely have a bigger ego.
Missing legend. Last guy.
These guys are very vibey.
I got all the grass.
Extremely vibey.
1P1.
You're missing legend.
Oh, elevator.
Mouth guy, at the moment we're chilling. Maybe in the future though.
Legend in bed. Legend's in bed. Oh, I'm
glad you're doing better. Damn, Joseph! Do it again. Take out the Dizzle.
Nice.
Team Mexico should be able to bring it back a little bit. Except for, are they going to be able to see the Crimson? Flanking over to the right. Crimson's going to be able to pick up the top 250. Kazan gets fucking dropped. Hood's going to be able to get this rotation. Then he's going to pinch.
I don't know the other one.
Kitchen.
Jesus is for sure going to play that. Absolutely perfect.
Kitchen dead.
Absolutely. And now Team America is going to be spawning out. And Mexico is going to be able to get a decent amount of points. Make it an 80-93. But America is going to get that 4 break. And take over that hill.
Still one top. Two top.
Bro, you're not gonna kill Lingerie, bro. Holy shit. Oh, that was Joseph too. I just shot on Joseph for a second. Okay. Definitely not looking too good for Team Mexico. Yeah, they're all spawning out, so now they gotta break it.
I got one. Missing legend on me, Kitch.
Bro, Legend's 26-11.
He's mid-wood.
If Team Mexico do want to win this, Joseph has to step it up completely. That'll be Cbass on Twitch. Andre does get taken over. Wait, so if I spectate these people, are they going to continue to do bad? Well, we got Arsenal, the Crimson. He needs to stay alive. Snaps onto the money. Going to be able to secure this time. They're going to be able to have double Mexicos. Double. That's not looking good at all. I wonder if they're going to be able to replicate the same thing in the search and destroy. Dizzle and Lingerie going to be able to get the spawns. Lingerie with a nice Hydra. He's staying alive. Joseph gets pooped on. Team 17-17. Really having a bad game. Before Purple lagged out, Mexico was doing pretty good. America was still in the lead though. Kind of a banger at the moment. We are going to do another hard point though, and I think if like Joseph, we've seen how good he is. We've seen him carry platinums against Crimson. And so if he wakes up, if he starts to focus a little bit more, he locks in, whatever's happening with him, if he gets that out of his system, Mexico is going to be able to, you know, bring it back a little bit because they were in their first game. So he knows he can do it 100%. That's why we're doing another hard point after the search and destroy. The search and destroy kind of is going to decide a lot of it though. Got those American comms. I want to do the same thing with ARV though, but do the UK versus America or whoever wins this basically. They just need to be able to cut the map. Joseph doesn't stay alive, but the money's going to be able to grab the time. Takes out the purple, but then he should be immediately dying by the... No, he takes out Dizzle. Phenomenal play from the money. I love it. And I think he's representing team Crimson, and then Hood is representing the diamonds. Joseph losing the massive gunfight against the Lingerie. Yeah, he's kind of out-auring him completely. Lingerie's 44 and 21 on the 5 streak. I think we have to go back over to the Americans.
I spawned out.
Okay, one spawn on white, pushing up. And one's pushing zip. One's pushing
White. Piano steps, one shot. Let's go in front door.
Let's go Team America. Shooting bodies too.
Back door.
Yeah, one's pushing kids right now.
212 to 165. I feel like America should be able to close this one. They should be 100%. If Lingerie's 46 and 22, being able to clean up another one, securing that hill, cleans up the Huda. Oh, no, this is game over, especially if Kazin dies. Bro, Lingerie's using his SMG like an AR. He's just too confident. He's just too good. Lingerie's dropping 50 true kills. This isn't even without assist. When you guys are playing, you guys see the EKIA. This is all true kills, true everything.
Okay, one's weak.
Crazy game coming from the Americans. Let's see what the Mexicans are saying though. Joseph's gonna die. They still could bring it back, but you know, if they don't win the search and destroy, it's gonna look pretty bad. Damn. Okay, Team America, absolute slammage, repping the country. Let's go, brothers. 250 to 178. Okay, yo, game number 2. Can the Mexicans bring it back? They gotta lock in on the search and destroy, or it's absolutely over for them. Let's go, Team Mexico. Hope you guys can bring it back. I was rooting for the Americans last game because I have to. Half of me is Mexican. I mean, half of me is Argentinian, half of me is American. I gotta root for the Americans, but I want a better series, so I hope they can close out on the search and destroy, and then the Americans win the next hard point. Let's see what's going on. Joseph needs to stay alive. As long as he's alive, they're good to go. Huda, I believe, is the diamond. He gets taken out. Joseph reading that perfectly. Look at that. He might even have the walls, but Lingerie is going to be behind them. Dizzle taking out the Kazin. Mexicans are going to be down by 2 players already. 1 to 3. 1 to 2. What do you mean L-man, Westbrook? What do you mean L-man? PR guys, Mexicans biggest sweats in COD. USA will lose. Prada, I don't know, man. The Americans were sweating pretty good. They were doing pretty good the first game, and the Mexicans got fried. But Joseph did have a very off game. Lingerie's going to read him and absolutely pieced him. First round goes to the Americans. Lingerie, he's going to be the best player over here, repping Team America. Our top 250 iridescent. He's going to be going over to the B. Number 8 actually is going to be in the middle. He's going to be able to get a couple shots on Case and call that out. Number 6 is kind of getting mixy. This is our diamond friend. Sliding around, playing for the info, but he gets pieced. Lingerie, though, is going to be able to, you know, follow up on there, get a couple shots in. Being able to stay alive, and he's going to get out. He's going to be able to get over to their spawn. It's going to be that 3 to 2. So who are you rooting for? We got Lingerie almost with the 2-piece. Mexico is going to take the lead right there. Round number 2, 1 to 1.
Legend plays over here so far. He's played 3 rounds.
Joseph, 3 to 2. Again, as long as he stays alive, they're good. Seems like they're doing that heavy B push. This is Lingerie. Oh, Legend takes out the Joseph. The best American takes out the best Mexican. Money's going to probably have to back out. Dizzle does get taken out, making it a 2 to 3, but as long as Legend's up, it's not going to be too fair at the moment. But no way he clutches this. Absolutely not. There we go. Joseph with the big kill, taking out the Dizzle. But Huda is going to get traded as well, so it's still 3 to 3. So the first blood didn't do too much for the team.
Oh, yeah, he's absolutely down there.
Bro, he's... Kazin! What the fuck? Kazin, no. That was horrible. He's going to be left in the 1v3. He's just going to be the one on the bomb. Let's see what Joseph's going to be doing. Get some information on the purple. Guns him across the map with an SMG. 30 seconds left on the clock. Lingerie waiting for the cross. Lingerie's going to be able to get the read on there. Andre's gonna play his life very well. Jesus gets peace. 14 seconds left. Honestly, I think he's just gonna hop on the bomb. Except for Lingerie's gonna. Oh, wait, I think he stretched it. He stretched it good enough. No, unfortunately, he can't do it. Bro, his team shouldn't have died. Kazan genuinely sold really badly. I wonder if America's gonna win all 3 games tonight. All 3 games. If they win the search, they win the majority. But that'd be crazy if they won every single game. Laundry's gonna be going on flank. Because a 3-0 would be that's insane.
There's two guarded.
I'm
Hey, go.
ratting, I'm in the corner. Secret again, still. I'm dead.
Yeah, bottom you,
I'm
bottom.
dead. Still secret.
Lingerie with a good read, but Joseph's gonna be able to get out. Takes down the Lingerie. There we go, Joseph. There we go. Purple missing every shot. Joseph's just doing too much. It's gonna be a 1v1. Bro, Joseph's team is getting fried. Kazan's 1-4, Money 2-5, and Huda 2-5. But Joseph, he's gonna be positive by a mile compared to his team. His team just needs to not get picked. Andre playing in this bottom, very cruddy, absolute cruddy. That Joseph's not gonna read. Does Lingerie's not gonna read him? Joseph's gonna be able to get the pinch. See, he checks the right before reach on the left because he knows that the guy on the left doesn't see him at all. So he's just trying to make sure he can get, like, you know, trying to get as many kills as he can. Andre gets taken down by the Huda. Nah, Huda with the crazy play. Literally, Huda won them the round if they win this. He's taken, doesn't read it, doesn't check his corners, and he gets costed for that. Nah, if this guy gets a 1v3, Jesus is the American Crim.
Yep. You got 30 seconds.
Kazan's gonna be the plat. Joseph is the iridescent.
Out of fence.
He's out of fences. Yep.
Hey, full sun.
Kazan with the nice shots. There we go. Team Mexico.
Like, when you guys hit this top hall, right side hall, and bang the mid door with me. I'm gonna drop bomb. Just hit it fast.
Lingerie's on B. Lingerie's on
He's
rock.
absolutely. Freebie on you. Freebie.
Lingerie gets out. Oh, he trolled it so hard right there.
He went fire. You get
That's probably going to cost him the round. It's probably going to be a 2-5, and then there's going to be 2 over here. He does use the trophy to be able to, you know, relieve a little bit of pressure. Joseph's going to get it flanked. Doesn't read it yet. Kazan's going to be the last one. It's probably going to be that 1-3. Nah, he's pissed. Joseph's definitely starting to get a little bit emotional. Trying to rep his hometown. That's not looking good.
One's going rock from top.
Come on, dude. I'm just trying to give all the spectator buff over here. I know they can make a comeback. I know they can do this. They do get that first blood.
He's going right side hall. Right side hall again. Right side hall again.
Calls it out to his teammates perfectly. It's going to be that 3-1. The Crimson left. So now Joseph's, he's genuinely just going to sit there because he knows that Jesus has to push it. And now Jesus is waiting for a scam, and the scam happens. So the Mexicans, they should be going over to the bomb.
Get a bomb if you can.
Because, bro, the only way for Bravo to win this is if they plant the bomb or kill them all. So if they just defend the bomb like that, it's an easy win. No! 5-3. Can the Mexicans bring it back? My game crashed, so got to put a little bit of a graphic up on top. And
I'm done with them, bro. Come on.
that's the spirit. That's the spirit, bro. They have to win this, bro. They can't get 3-0'd.
They keep killing this top secret. Oh.
Money with the absolutely horrible nade.
Top secret control.
They didn't want out of fence.
Huda with the horrible one. Might be a little bit drunk,
Fidget.
but the alcohol doesn't affect them, so I think they're, you know,
Dead secret.
should actually give him powers. Money's going to be able to have that good accuracy, taking down the Crimson. Joseph takes down the diamond.
I gave your secret.
Outer.
Joseph's he's gonna be rotating now. He's trying to get this natural pinch on them. Lingerie gets taken down, their best player. Bro, it's gonna be a 4-5. It's gonna be a 4-5. Yo, if Purple clutches this, then the Americans win the search and destroy. Bro, this might be an epic comeback. Damn, he stopped shooting. Which is good. Which is good. It's gonna be 4-5. Now it's 4-5, bro. If Team Mexico wins this round, we got ourselves a round 11.
Alright.
He's going to be seeing 3 of them pushing over here, but Lingerie is going to be staying in the back. Lingerie is playing slow because he knows if he stays alive, it's simple. He's going to be playing the bomb.
I mean, I only saw one.
Money with the big kill. Bomb is still going to go down, but then Diz is going to be able to clean up Huda. It's going to be a 2-2. Lingerie taking out Kazan. Kazan definitely selling his team right there. Diz is taking him out. It's going to be 2-2.
I got the guy bottom secret.
Lingerie going back well flank. This is actually a pretty good play. Joseph's going to be up secret. It's going to be a 2v1. Lingerie, the best American. Can he win it out? If he wins this kill, they win the majority.
Oh, shit. You're
Some.
Oh my God, the American won. The Americans win the majority. But do they win the overall? Well, no. Do they win the 3-0? Damn. Okay, can the Mexicans get 1 point on the board? If the Americans win 3-0, I wonder if they can beat the UK players 3-0. And I'm curious, should I get the same people to represent Team America each time?
shot after.
I probably won't do that.
What's their
Mexico's
top?
going to get absolutely drilled again. They shouldn't necessarily be on this map because it's not in the rotation, but you know, it is what it is. It's okay. We're just going to be playing on it.
Mid gun, mid
Yeah, I
gun,
think
one shot,
next
mid
week
gun,
it's going to
one shot.
be UK versus America, just because America did win the majority over here. Okay. 0 to 16, not getting any points. Joseph missed a couple shots. Yeah, he's looking a little bit shaky right now. Things are not going the best.
He's top.
Diz is going to be able to clean him up and get that mid control.
Mid gun dead. Another one, mid gun.
They flip.
Check out the Huda. But going upstairs with an SMG, very interesting
You
play.
guys go bump.
When he on the hill, winning that crucial kill, but you cannot take out the Crimson. Where's Joseph going to be going? Takes out the Grandmas, takes out the lingerie. And they should be able to hold these back spawns. They don't want to get flipped, except for Dizzle flips it.
Missing
And then let's see where they spawn. Okay. Team Mexico is still going to be able to hold these spawns. Let's go do a listening on the Team America. Dizzle.
He might jump mid. He's probably gonna jump mid. In the back.
With the nice name. He's going to shoot him out of there, but he's not going to be able to get the kill. Lingerie, the best player here. The player who's been frying all night. Taking out their best player. He actually could go crazy right here because there's a couple, you know, Mexicans on the time. But if he can pinch over here with number 5, there's Lingerie, it's going to be easy. And that's exactly what's going to be happening. Joseph's going to be a one-shot. Joseph plays his life good, but he just gets crossfired. But they're still going to be able to hold these spawns. So he stayed alive long enough to be able to help out his team. Let's go check out the Lingerie. He's pulling out the sub too. This dude's kind of spicy with the sub. Taking out 2 of them. Snapping on the money. Bro, I think Money had an AR too. That's what Lingerie is still doing to him. Jesus. The Americans are going to be able to get the rotation. Mexicans are going to have to break through. And it might be a full 60 over here. Making it to like 150 to 30. Except for Yo Joseph with the big kill. I said we go do a listening. Because bro, they just got 3 kills. A big 3 kills.
Nice.
Bro, they're losing their energy. I need them to get a little bit more hype and more energy out here. Come on.
I'm trying to spiral. One spiral.
Time to put on my sad Spanish songs now.
Stunned, he's stunned.
Hurt.
Goes with the huge kill, taking out their best player.
One maps.
Gets pieced by the Dizzle.
I think that's 3.
Wait, Huda on that 4. Huda actually doing a lot right now. Really helping bring his team back. He does not want to
There's
get
2 on me mid.
thrown to the trenches. K's in 5 and 11. But if we look at purple 5 and 10, so both plats are struggling. The Dizzle was the stronger player in that gunfight, but it doesn't really matter. They got to get the rotation. Yeah, the plats are genuinely identical players. They have similar time, similar KD, and everything.
I don't think so.
And you know that is one thing that's kind of funny when you're watching this of the ranks. Like the diamonds will do just as good as the diamonds, and the crimsons will do just as good as the crimsons for the most part. Even those 2 ranks are pretty similar, and you know, except for Dizzle, our diamond player, is doing a lot better than the American crimson. So he's actually representing the American diamonds very well. Absolutely well. Bro, the Mexicans are actually really bringing it back. It's gonna be 113 to 119. Wait, the Americans might actually not be able to get 3-0 them.
Another one mid. Dizzle weak.
K's missing absolutely every shot and a couple extra.
Legend.
They do need to flip this pretty soon. They have to flip this and they take the lead finally. Yo, Purple Rain is really starting to rain in on the Americans. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Weak up there. Nice. They know I'm trips.
There's no point dead.
Yeah, stop trips.
On the side back.
Bro, this shit's so neck and neck. Calling them out perfectly.
It's
It's gonna be weak. Here's the information. They can't really put any pressure there. He cleans up that kill.
Top, yep.
Money's doing a phenomenal job on the time. He's doing so good on the time, allowing Joseph to be able to pinch last second, bringing up some points. Honestly, if we did another search and destroy, I feel like maybe the Mexicans would be able to win. It seems like they woken up a little bit, but Lingerie still slamming. Let's do a listening on the Americans. Lingerie's gonna be able on the 3. Can he make it a 4? He does. Can he make it a 5? Since we are in that May. That was a horrible joke. I'm sorry. That was horrible. Joseph does take him off the streak, and Mexicans are going to be able to actually get that rotation. Andre's going to be the last one. Mexicans getting some really good time, back-to-back time on this hill. Joseph does get taken down, but it doesn't really matter. Manny, Mexico's going to be the team on the left. And the team on the right is the Americans. What's good, Manny? Andre can't really do much with purple. Going 9 and 25. And you know what really changed everything? Kazin waking up, going 15 and 23. Let's see if his comms are waking up too. With Kazin waking up and purple staying asleep, it's really allowing these Mexicans to, you know, just completely take over.
And then missing mid gun.
Bro, Vito, I'm not gonna twerk. Maybe if we hit 20 subs on the day, I'll do a little twerk. Maybe. Okay, they got the lead, but the Americans are gonna be able to hold this point. Are the Mexicans gonna be able to hold? Are they gonna be able to hold the lead? Money slamming with the 2-piece. Can he get the 3-piece? Money's really turning up right now.
Holding front boat. Front boat dead.
Oh my god.
On one.
Nah, this is pretty wholesome.
Three mid.
I'm hitting mid.
Two more.
Mid. Mid weak.
And
There's one mid down.
No.
She
One's on
can
B4. He's front boat. Front boat.
Joseph on the 4. Joseph on the 4, bringing Mexicans
Trying to play new
236. They're playing for the spawns. They could be able to close that over here. This is good though, because I know the UK would get absolutely slammed by America, like 3-0 on their host. 100%, I guarantee you. Guarantee you. Okay. It's neck and neck. They should be able to close it out.
One super weak.
But the comms are going to be great in a second. The comms are going to be great. We're going to see the energy come out of Team Mexico. They lost it? Wait, the Americans could come back.
Nice.
They could come back.
Oh, I didn't see him, bro. Oh shit, we gotta go new.
No. No. What do you mean this is the dumbest? What do you mean this is the dumbest?
I'm trying to help you.
You're probably from the UK. You're definitely for the
Wait,
UK.
went off.
Spiral.
They gave it up. Mexico's gonna be able to win a game.
Viva fucking Mexico. Me la pelan los pinches gringos a la verga. I'm done with them, bro.
That's what I like to see, Team Mexico. You might have lost the majority, but at least you won a game.